Good morning. Welcome to Tampa BBQ Queens and A to Z Crafty Shop, where today we are dealing with refilling our sublimation ink. Over here on Tampa BBQ Queens, we are A to Z Crafty Shop, Tampa Barbecue Queens, and the Crafty Herbalist, where we do a variety of things. Welcome in, Healthy G Mom. Woohoo! I thank you for being a little bit early, and I hope that you're still here with me. If not, thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate it. I know that you give mega love. Thank you, thank you. You are absolutely amazing as well, and I thank God for connecting us too. Thank you, sister, for the roses. So, I came on today because I promised yesterday that I would do. All right, sorry about that. So, what we're going to do today is refill our ink cartridges for our sublimation printer. We got everything already over on the table, set up, ready. Um, I am currently, I currently have converted my printer, and a lot of people don't tell you the things that you need to convert your printers for sublimation. So I hope that this is helpful to some, and we're going to get over here and we're going to fill up our cartridges, and we're going to run a head cleaning, and then we're going to print some prints to make sure that the ink is printing properly. And after 2 minutes, we're going to get this going. All right, so we're going to get into it. Sorry for the interruption. We have kids moving about. All right, let's get into it. So I've already taken my cartridges out. I'm gonna move my towel now. We don't want to get ink on that towel. We got enough ink on it. So we're gonna lay out paper towel. I've already taken them out of the printer. I'm gonna go ahead and take out all of the plugs. And I just use the tip of my syringe. Right down. Look, this is gonna make me out of a lighter. Hold on. All right. So we've taken out our plugs, and now we're going to, we have our syringes. We're going to get all of the things that we need out. We have our cup of water because we're going to put the syringes in after we finish. We have our inks. And for those of you that are wondering, we are using Cosmos ink. I have converted my Epson Workforce 2850, and we are using Sublimation refills from Cosmos ink. So right now I'm gonna go start with my lightest color, which is my yellow, just because my prototype. I need to eat my Wheaties. Alright, so this is our yellow, and I can tell because there's yellow in it. Normally they don't have ink residue left in them. The last time I did this, I was at my pop-up shop. So you're just gonna take a syringe, and y'all see, and you're going to just fill slowly. Don't want to cause any air bubbles. And before I take it out, you can see that it's full. I don't want to overfill it because I still have to put my syringe back in. So that is full. I just want to make sure we got. And if it's too much, I'll go to back in. If it's too much and it fills all the way up before you take it out, just suck a little bit out so you can put your cap back in. And then the extra ink that you have left, you put it back in your container. And then you're gonna stick your ink, your syringe inside the water. And we're gonna clean those after we're done. We're gonna put our stopper back in. I'm gonna rub the bottom and make sure the ink is not all inky down there. But that's where it goes back into your printer. You don't want it spilling ink. So we're going to insert these back into, uh-oh, we gotta turn our printer back on. Hi, Diamond. Welcome in, sweetheart. How are you today? And I'm glad that you came my way because I was thinking about you after we talked yesterday online. So I hope everything is going well. No, I know everything is going well because you're here with me today. So praises to that. You made it through the night. I thank you for joining me. All right, so we're gonna move on to our magenta. Oh, let's close up this yellow and put it back in the box because we're done with that. Moving on along to the next is going to be our magenta. Just going to do the same process. Fill up our syringe. We're going to take our cartridge and we're going to fill. We're going to need to add more because the magenta was low, low, low. So that one took, I didn't even check to see. This is at 8 mLs, and I think I did about 8 on the other one. We may not have to use all of that. I'm probably going to need only 4. So I think it takes about 12 mLs on these cartridges. And again, like I said, when you get it to the top and it starts overflow, before you pull that out, take out a little bit so that you can be able to insert your syringe. And then again, we used, out of that, we used, that's down to 2 ml. So that means this one took about, if we did, I don't know if we did a full 10 or if we did 8, but we did about 12 to mm, 12 to 14 mLs. It took. So we're gonna put the rest of the ink inside, like we did with the yellow. And I made a mess on the top, so I'm gonna clean that mess off. I hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you again for tuning in. We're going to wipe this bottom part, and we can see the ink is releasing. So that's a good thing. Set that up over there. Next, we're going to close this up, and we're going to get our glue. This is our glue. I'm going to fill it all the way up to 10 mLs because it's low, very low, like the magenta was. And we're going to just fill. Mm-mm. So that took a full 10 mLs. So if you don't have anything to put back in, drop that down in there. Close up our ink. And clean up our mess first. Because you do not want this ink all inside your printer. And see, I had too much ink, so it came through. Now I have blue fingers like a smurf. Maybe I should have put work with me Wednesday. But oh well, we're still going along with it. We got things we got to do. I just noticed that the chip is not on this one. So I gotta check my printer. I need my lights. Because I don't see that chip. And that chip. Although I have converted it to a chipless printer, it still has a chip on it. Well, why am I not seeing this light? Okay, let's see. found it. I need a pair of tweezers. Now we gotta do maintenance of this dang on chip is down inside of the printer where it should not be. Now let's bring it down. Okay. Had to find some tweezers so I can get this out. I'm not sure how I got in there. We got it. That goes on there. Although it does not read these chips, they came on the cartridge. But I have downloaded the chipless key, so this thing is chipless. But I'm gonna leave that off right now because that's gonna frustrate me. So we got the printer set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these inside the printer. And now we have to do our black. And the same thing with this one. We're gonna take 10 mLs and fill up our black cartridge. So it didn't take quite long, so we got that in there. Put our, oh, yeah, clean our mess. Then we'll put our stopper in. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you for coming over to check out this ink refill so we can get back to printing. And I'm hoping that this helps someone who has questions about sublimation and refilling your cartridges and your making sure that it's printing properly after you go ahead. So now we have inserted our ink into our printer. We're going to go over to the printer, clean up our mess. We're going to put this chip over here just in case we do need it, but we shouldn't. So now we're going to go over to the printer. Hello, Dainty Doer. Welcome in. All right, so we are over here now at my Workforce Epson 2850 that we converted. See if we can get y'all inside. So we've already put our cartridges inside. We're going to now go ahead and press OK because we're complete with that process. And we're going to allow the printer to do what it do. It says it's going to take 4 minutes. So we got 4 minutes. Let's talk. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Now that we have done that process, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this shared out. I know some people out here that need this information. Let's turn this mic down a little bit. So, all right, here we go. You say you're doing great. That's wonderful, doll. I appreciate you for coming in and checking on your girl. I am. I was printing yesterday on my last live, and the printer stopped working for me. And I was getting blank sheets, so I needed to refill my printer, and I decided to just go ahead and do it live, and that way we can get some content out of this. Thank you for the thumbs up. Go ahead and share me out on all my social medias. All right, so I think we're done. Let's do a print head clean. You say you're still trying to get your Epson to accept your blank cartridges. Guess what? You're the same. You're doing the same thing that another one of my ladies is doing. Okay. Question: When what type of Epson do you have, and did you purchase your activation keys for it to become chipless and be able to accept your ink, your blank cartridges? I'm quite sure you did not download your activation keys. You have to first. You have to go to, and a lot of people don't tell y'all this. When you're converting these printers, you can't just go buy Cosmos ink, buy blank cartridges, and stick it in the printer, and it's gonna print. It does not work. It won't work. So what you have to do is, yes, you have to buy the ink. Yes, you have to buy the cartridges. You have to buy the proper cartridges. You also have to go on inkchip.net. Find your printer. Once you find your printer, you're gonna go across and you're going to download the activation keys. You're gonna download the firmware and you're gonna download the instructions. Then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna purchase your activation key. Once you purchase your activation key, you're gonna follow the instructions. You're gonna need a cord to go from your printer to your computer so that you can sync the printer and the computer with the activation key so that the printer will now read chipless cartridges. Other than that, no ma'am, it's not going to read them. But you can always contact me on, you see that, well, I'm going to put it in the chat. And this is my digital business card that I'm posting in the chat. You can get in touch with me if you need to do a consultation. We can do a one-on-one. I can walk you through the process. This is the same thing that I just had another lady. Literally, she was like, I'm ready to print and it won't print. No, it's not going to print. It has no clue. So what we're doing now, we're going to do a check and we're going to do a print head cleaning. I have regular paper in the printer so that I'm not wasting my sublimation paper. So thank you, do what if that's the case, you have the ink, you have the cartridges, and you just put them in, put your ink in, put your cartridges in. It's not gonna work, baby, until you get it till you get your keys. Okay, so I did a print head cleaning. As you can see, it is nothing really there. So we go to the X, click X, click OK again for it to do another one. It's got to clean it so it can print properly. Good morning, Nicole. Welcome in. So yes, that digital business card I just posted in the chat. That's my digital business card. So if you click that link, you'll get my all of my information. So please feel free to text me, call me. Let's do a consultation on it. But yes, ma'am, that is probably your problem. You got all set up, but the activation, and that's the problem. You don't have your activation keys. It does not know how to. It doesn't know that stuff is even in there. It's probably telling you that it's empty, and they don't tell you. Everybody is talking about let's convert these printers. Let's jump into the. They don't tell you that one thing. That's that one thing that you're missing. That is detrimental to your print. Is that you need those keys. You don't. You need more. And I hate when they get on and they be like, all you need is a printer, paper, ink, and you can sublimate. That's not the truth. That ain't all you need. You need a whole lot of other accessories to go with the sublimation. You need to know how to design, or you need to know a designer. You need to know how to print. You need to know how to size. You need to know how to measure. You need to know how to tape. It's a lot of things that you need to know how to do. You can't just, so yeah. Once we get those activate. Once you get the activation key, depending on what printer you have, what kind of printer do you have? What's your what? You say you're all set. Okay, cool. All right, let's run this check again. And this is puff vinyl that I did a year ago. Actually, I just posted on my page this same pillow up here. Well, y'all can see it. This pillow up here, I did a year ago, advertising when I was in, thought I was in love with vinyl. I'm not. All right, so the black is printing good. I still see breaks in the magenta and the blue. The yellow looks good, so we're gonna do another one more. Just to make sure that everything is straight through, no breaks. We don't want no ugly prints. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate you. Let me let me check my business phone. Awesome. And I see that you downloaded. Hi, hello. Thank you, Drew. That is awesome. Okay, so you say you're doing a 2850 as well. That's the same thing that I'm working with right now. So yes, ma'am, you are gonna be on your way soon, soon, soon. So yes, when I'm done with this live, if you haven't already downloaded the activation keys and gotten everything set up, we can go ahead and do a one-on-one and we can get you set up. I think it costs 25 or $30 for the key. But that's the only thing. It was one key that I had to purchase for this one. So I think it was like $30. But once you purchase the key, this is this is gonna be all you have to do is refill and run a print head cleaning. And I'll show you once we're done with the print head how it just flows. I've not had any problems with it at all, other than when I have to do this print head cleaning and to make sure that we're on point. And I had to learn the hard way. So now you see we have all of our lines are straight and clear. Everybody's good. So now we're gonna hit OK to go to the next step, and we're done. Okay. So now we're gonna go over to the printer for where's the phone at? Gonna go to the phone and print an image. And normally what I do is run the CY, what is it? CYMC or CYMB. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're gonna grab this thing real quick. All right, so cool. CY. English is not working. All right, so we just want a quick print so we know we're getting the right colors. Come on, man. So we have gotten it done. We're going to, let's see. Mhm. Print, just print, just print, just print already. File of paper. Well, we'll fix that problem. Let's put some of this. We only need some paper. All right, while that is doing its job, let's talk. So, Monday, we talked about digital business card, which I put in the chat. So, if y'all haven't already gotten your digital business card, my link is in the chat. I'll drop it again for those of you that are just coming in. We talked about digital business cards on Monday. Um, People are doing things digital. A lot of my things I'm able to advertise. I take out. I use this is the hi hello code. It takes you to everything. That code that I just dropped in the link. It gives you a QR code, and you can just have people scan your QR code, and all of your information that you've input into that app will then be to their fingertips. So this is one of my advertising rags that I take with me, or I take it everywhere I go. It's in my purse, and I also have a purse that I have the QR code on as well that I use, so that when they need to make purchases, they all they gotta do is scan the barcode because sorry, the QR code because it goes straight to all of my payments and websites and everything. So, oh, no problem. I understand the dog life. I got one of them around here tapping around somewhere. Mine is an emotional support mess. So that is printing off. We talked about the digital business cards. Yesterday we talked about what type of designer are you? Are you a copycat, original, or do you remix? So I showed the three different types and how I what I think are copycats, remix, and originals. Showed you how to do those designs. You say yours too. You got emotional support. Mine is a motif. You say you're all three. Yeah, I try to be original remix and not copycat. I don't like copying. I don't like using something that I could just take and put and then like accept what I put on there. I like to be able to fix it and change it. You have a toy poodle. Oh, it's so cute. I love small pups. Mine was supposed to be a smaller Maltese, but she's not big, but she's not a miniature. But she is purebred. She's the second girl of her litter, of the first litter. So y'all see that that ink is printing out. Look like there's no streaks. Everything is looking and appearing from what I can see over here. Appears to be looking pretty good. You say if I copy it, it's for practicing only. Yes. Um, I have a lot of files that I've downloaded that it drives me crazy that I can't change them. So I don't. I try not to use them. I really like to get files only that I can edit or change to make my own. But I've been using a couple different. Um, have y'all heard of the website Kittle, Kittl? I'll put it in the chat. Let's see if I can drop their link in the chat. It is for t-shirt designers as well. I think it is an amazing. It used to be called Heritage. They said they are the design revolution. You get thousands and thousands of arts and files. They have a giant photo library at your fingertips, and this stuff is all free. So what I'm going to do right now, go back to StreamYard real quick. Let's finish up. Hello, Joy, and the Dainty Duke. Hi, Joy. Welcome in. We're back at this printing thing, playing around with this printer. Today we had to fix the ink. We had to refill our ink cartridges. So as y'all can see, something does not look right about this. What y'all think? I see more blue than I do black. I don't see black, and I'm not sure why I'm not seeing black. That looks dark blue. So we got to keep on. We got to print something else. Let me find my correct. Cause see, this is what this is supposed to look like. It's supposed to look black, and that is not looking black. That's looking blue. And I know I didn't put blue in there. So let me go find my original color chart so that it prints out properly. So when we got Dainty Door, we're gonna have get her hooked up and set up, and she's gonna come out of there. Y'all gonna be surprised. Watch. Okay, let's see. I know I got a color wheel on here. I may just print one of my sheets. the problems of having, oh, if this thing jump one more time, of having all these files is half of them I don't know where they at when I need them. OMG. Uh, why am I not seeing the color? So that's not happening. Let me find something else with some colors that I know are supposed to be the colors. Here, this print this. Okay, sorry about the delay. I was looking for this print and it's not. I'm not seeing the information that I'm trying to give y'all, and it's really getting on my nerves. So we're gonna run this through the printer. Let's see what we come up with, because that don't look black to me. Dainty Blue, what kind of ink did you purchase to put into your 2850? And I'm so excited for you because, baby, when you start doing this, you're gonna be like, oh my God, the colors are so amazing. Like when I did these tumblers the other day, I was so in love with this color. Baby, baby, that would be so cute. See, like, okay, this stuff I had to edit and change around and change about. I gotta put them in the mail before I be in trouble. You said Lamiro? That's Sublimation ink? I've never heard of that one. And what kind of paper are you using? And I am shocked that out of all of these people that you're following, nobody ever told you that you needed those activation keys. But again, that's just one of the small things that they tend to forget to tell you. And a lot of people feel they can design in Cricut. Cricut is not a design space. Cricut is for Cricut. Where do you design your images, or do you got Asa paper? Great paper, great paper. You know your girl A to Z crafty shop. You'll see in just a second. what we got going on. I appreciate y'all for coming in and working Wednesday with your girl, trying to get this stuff done so we can get back to work. I just am gonna have to activate this ink because I feel like I'm still seeing blue, and I know well that is supposed to be black, and I know I did not put blue in there. I put black all day long. It was black. All right, I feel a little bit better about that. That does look a little bit more blackish. The blue looks blue. So when we press this, this should look like candy. So I'm okay with it for now. We're gonna get back into the swing of things. We got Juneteenth stuff to print. Let's see. I guess it's okay. Now that it's settled, it looks better. But before, that thing was looking dark. A to Z Sublimation by A to Z Craft Shop. Get your sublimation paper on 8.5 by 11. Fast dry and transfer. No butcher paper required. There's my girl. Hi, Heather. Thank you, doll. We're almost done. We've put the ink into the printer. We ran our print test, got everything rocking and rolling, and we printed out 2 pages to make sure that our inks are printing out proper colors. And you got A to Z Craft Shop Sublimation paper. Well, this isn't my paper. This is actually copy paper, but this is a cover sheet for it. So yay, we got ink rolling again. You downloaded the app. Hi, hello. Well, thank you, doll. You're doing yourself a favor. So I'm glad everybody is grabbing that app. We're getting our businesses in order. If you have not tried out Hi Hello, please feel free to click the link in the bio. I'm gonna have to add it to my description. And I'm sorry, click the link in the chat and connect with me on Hi Hello. That way we can always be connected. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that bell so that you can get all of my notifications on the next time I go live. If you have not already commented, came in and said hi, please feel free to come in and say hi so we can know that you are in the bushes and we're saying hi back. So yes, trying to get business things in order. Also, I know what I need to do really quick. We got an unboxing. I set it on the shelf just so to make sure that we can come back and open this up on camera. So I've already opened it up, but I just wanted to come back and show you guys the nice gift that I received from Kaisha. these are sublimation trays. So we will be subbing. We're gonna actually pull an image and sub on these. So I need to come up with an image or something. So, oh, I know what I can do really quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this into a Father's Day tray. So we'll do something for Father's Day on these. And then I have to practice my memorial stuff. So I'll be doing one of these for a memorial tray as well as a keepsake. So stay tuned for that. But yes, we got in some sublimation trays that we'll be testing out for Creations by K. Aisha. And we're also building our brand. So further in the process, we will be working on landing pages, and also we'll be working on some inventory, not inventory, some mock-ups so that we don't have to have a physical inventory. So let's see. We got uh-oh. So we completed our task, which was refilling our ink cartridges on our converted workforce 2850. We got we did a print head cleaning. We had to run 3 print heads. Or was it 2? One, I think we only, no, we did 3. We had to do 3 print head cleanings before we got this. And then I didn't really care that, I didn't think that this K is supposed to be black, or the color in that box is supposed to be black. And when it first printed out, it looked really blue. So it kind of had to settle in the paper, I guess, for it to come out darker than what it was. But just to make sure it was printing black and not dark blue, we went ahead and ran another test and printed out our A to Z sublimation cover sheet. And it had all of the cyan colors, all of the sublimation colors in it, which is the black, the yellow, the magenta, and the blue. And it came out looking pretty good to me. So we have completed our task at hand. We've talked about the digital business cards. Now I gotta go clean up my mess. We gotta make sure we clean out our syringes. Well, I don't want that to clog up in there, because if it clogs up in there, then how we supposed to use them to put more ink in? And if you don't have Cosmos ink, go check him out. This ink is popping. I was told, well, this box gives you 400 ml, so you get 100 ml of each color. I was told that you was supposed to get a couple hundred prints out of each bottle. I'm gonna say you get a couple thousand prints out the bottle. I'm still printing off of this first bottle of ink that I bought, oh, probably about 6 months ago. And I print at least 2 prints a day. And yeah, I've been printing, and I haven't went through a whole box yet. And I still have 2 full boxes to go. So we got plenty of Cosmos ink over here. We also have Blanks Galore paper. If y'all have larger printers, I have larger paper from Blanks Galore that I am selling as well. We have the 8.5. I'm sorry, I have 8.5 by 11. I have the 11 by 17 on Blanks Galore sublimation paper. If you have a smaller printer like I do, you can cut this paper in half and have 200 sheets of paper versus having 100 sheets. So if you can get the 11 by 17, cut them in half, and you'll have 200 sheets, or you can get the 100 sheets of A to Z practice shop. Ink, paper. You're gonna need tape. You're gonna need a heating device, whether it be a heat gun, a mug press, a heat press, an iron. You're gonna need a heat source. You're also going to need let's see, you're gonna need blanks, and we got those. We got plenty of blanks. So for those of you that want to practice and don't want to spend a lot of money, invest in these washcloths. Dollar Tree, you get four for $1 or $1.25. But these are good practice substrates that you don't have to pay a lot of money for. Literally, you are spending 30 cents per towel, and these sell. Actually, I have a company that I just looked at. They are selling the towels, not with any image on it, just the towels. They're selling a pack of 10 for $25. I go get 10 packs of these, and I got 40 towels, and I spent maybe $15. So you do the math, understand that pricing um, is an issue. Hold on, y'all. Okay, bill collectors calling. They want their money, so yeah, gotta go get some cash going on. Need some cash. Look, didn't run that ad today. Needed some cash. Definitely need cash. But yes, so I hope this information has been helpful to someone. I know that it has been informative to you. Thank you, George. We can give me a few minutes, sweetie, and I'm gonna call you so that we can get you set up, and hopefully this will get you off into giving us a video. Oh yes, I have. Oh my gosh, I just got the worst news, y'all. Mm. Okay, I gotta go now. Friend of mine passed away. Oh gosh, I hate when people text, and I don't guess I don't want to hear the phone call or the text, but I hate when I get text messages and it's just a I haven't talked to the person in a while, and the text message like, hey, such and such died last night. Come on, man, this is like, ugh. Okay, so you're absolutely it's no problem, sweetheart. That's what we're here for, to help each other out. And I'm glad that you came on and I was able to help you figure out what it was that you needed. So yeah. I'm gonna go. I gotta make this phone call real quick. Dainty Door, I will be calling you as soon as I get off this phone call about this passing away, which means I gotta be traveling this weekend. Lord knows. I said I want to be able to provide sympathy stuff, and I guess they calling, they coming now. Okay, so with that being said, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I love y'all so much. We will be back. This has been a Tampa BBQ Queens and A to Z Crafty Shop production. I love y'all. Until next time. Bye.